Hey, what's up, Hipster GW here. So this week I figured I would look at the free assets from this. So if you don't know, every 2 weeks you get free assets from the FAB store. So I'm going to look at two of them. The only reason I'm not going to look at this the 20 traditional Chinese style park pack is because it's 20 gigabytes and I didn't download it fast enough in order to record this video. And plus it looks so cool. Like it looks like you could make Wukong with it. Is it Chinese? Yeah, it's Chinese. So Wukong is right. It's not Japanese. So it's traditional Chinese. It looks like something you could, make some sort of realistic looking video game with. So maybe I'll do a different video. I'll see if it's any good, actually, because it looks amazing from these photos. But I'm going to look at the other two, and I clicked X. But the other two were the Windmill Valley. So, and then the other one was the Lizardman Berserker. So it's really cool that this week they didn't have any like blueprint systems or anything that they included. They included just assets, which I always find the most helpful. As I went over with the inventory system a couple of weeks ago. Oftentimes, I always find it difficult to work with other people's blueprint systems or like their game systems, I should say. Because you have to learn how they do the code first and then figure out how to implement the way that you know how to do code with how they know how to do code. And sometimes it's just less work to just do it yourself. But with assets, it's almost usually, it's almost always easier just to take an asset and just implement it. But let's see. But you have to have good assets. So let's see if these assets are any good. So we have the Windmill Valley. This is my first look at it. Has a demo here, but the demo only has audio. I don't have my headphones plugged in, so I'm not going to listen to the demo. Oh, showcase. All right, so we're getting... Textures are being built. There's this weird lighting issue here. If you ever watch games from scratch, he usually figures out how to fix these pretty easy. Oh, it's going away. Okay, it was just like a post-processing thing. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. Let's see, does it give you... Okay, so they give you the regular 3D characters. This looks pretty cool. Like the post-processing looks really good. Right, it looks like it's sunset. I wonder if we could put our lizard man in here. Now, this is really... this is an awesome little scene. Look, they gave you like a whole little village. Now, most of the channels that go over these, Games from Scratch is probably the biggest one, right? If you haven't heard of Games from Scratch... he goes over these assets every 2 weeks whenever FAB releases them. We have some collision issues, but that wouldn't be super difficult to fix. He goes over these assets every 2 weeks. He also goes over all of the like mega bundles on the Humble Bundle and a bunch of other places where you can get assets for free or cheap. No, this is amazing looking. So, but the big thing that he emphasizes is, you want the art style to match, and so obviously this is stylized. But that being said, if you're at a beginner or even an intermediate level like me, just make a game. So what if you use like a more realistic looking, tree with the less realistic looking path or something like that, or this fence? Like who cares? Who cares? We're not making AAA games here. Just make a game, use these assets to learn how to make a game and make it look cool and show it off to your friends, and then they're going to be like, this looks so cool. You know what? They're not going to be like, this doesn't look like a AAA game because this is stylized and that's not. But of course, if you are actually wanting to put something on, the marketplace or Steam, use your discretion. That being said, I just say, like, if you're just practicing, if you're just making something small, who cares about stylization? This looks amazing. And so, if I wanted to pair this with some of the traditional Chinese stuff for whatever reason, I'm not going to think twice about it. Now, the lighting might look weird, but, all these assets, even in different lighting, because of the textures that they put on them, are going to look just significantly different from the realistic one, but not so much that, you should think about it too much, in my opinion. So let's look at the lizard guy. Okay, so we got a bunch of... You got to fix the bugs. It's not a big deal. That's just a reference bug. So there's some null reference there. Let's look at the lizard dude and see if we can bring him into our world here. So we got a lizard demo. Test animations. Oh, okay. So we got some. Oh, so you even get animations with the lizard guy. I was wondering if he was, if he had some sort of skeleton attached, if he was rigged. Okay, so our lizard guy is here. The textures are loading in. Okay, cool. No, he would fit in pretty well. This looks, this looks like Skyrim, like above Oblivion level quality, around Skyrim level. Because it's not like meant to be stylized, but it's not meant to be like ultra realistic. So this is a cool looking character. They give you all the different armors and stuff that you can go to, if you want to customize them with armor sets and stuff like that, which is really cool whenever they do that. And yeah, it looks like they gave you a ton of animations. So yeah, they gave you some. Oh, he's just rigged. Is that just the? That looks like just the Unreal, like the man, like this running animation, but this walking animation is custom, and then they gave you some jumping animations. Yeah, see, that's just this, but that means that he's rigged to the Unreal mannequin, which is good. To the epic skeleton is what I think they call it. I wonder if we can put him in. What if? Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's go back. Okay, let's go ahead to our settings. Oh, game mode override. Oh, what if I just use the regular third person? Okay, so that brings our... Yeah, I know we have null references. We have this here. So let's replace... Let's see. Let's try this live. We're doing it live. We'll do it live. Let's do the skeletal mesh. Oh, no, we want the pawn. So let's go to our third... Oh, here we go. Let's go to our third person character. Let's go here. Let's open up Manny, or the female Manny. What's Quinn? Quinn is the female Manny. Let's go to mesh. Let's take the skeletal mesh. Oh, bro. First try. I mean, he's walking like he has a stick up his butt. I mean, he has a tail right there, which is kind of getting in the way. He has not great posture. It's better posture than me whenever I run. So, I can't rip him too bad. Look at it. It's just instantly working within your game. And this fits. See what I mean? Like, yeah, this technically isn't a quote unquote stylized character, but he's going to fit inside this world. So if you just want to make something small, make something for a game jam, as long as, they let you use free or outside sources. Because the Druid game jam's coming up soon. So you could use this in the Druid game jam, I think. I think that qualifies. Yeah, or just making something fun. Just do it, show it off to friends. They're going to be like, this looks amazing. So yeah, you could just use assets, dude. It makes your life so much easier. Depending on what you want to focus. Obviously, if you care more about 3D, making the 3D assets, then maybe focus on that a little bit more. Then you have to worry about the coding. But for me, like, I want to just make a game and I want to ship a game. And I'm really bad at it because the only games I've ever finished are game jam games, right? Of course, we all have like 1,000 games that we begin and never finish. And so the goal should be, and that's my goal, which again, I'm very bad at, the goal should be just finish a game. And so just use assets. Who cares if it doesn't fit in perfectly? Just, smack this showcase in, throw this guy in. All of a sudden we have a game. Nobody that isn't already aware of Unreal Engine games and the Unreal Engine marketplace giving away these assets is going to have no idea. They're going to have no idea, right? It obviously doesn't look like professional AAA quality, but they're not going to expect that from you. And then whenever you go and you get better and you can make it actually look AAA quality, you're going to blow them out of the water. They need to fix this collision issue here. So you do want to fix that. You want to test it out. You want to fix the bugs. You want to fix the collision. But, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed checking out these, assets. Maybe I'll check out the traditional Chinese one. Maybe we'll see if I need to get a different running set for this guy. He just looks so goofy running like this. But, yeah, go, maybe I'll check it out another time. Thanks for joining Hipster Codes, and tune in for, I'm trying to do every Wednesday. I've been doing it for a couple of months now. Every Wednesday at noon Central Time, I'm dropping a video, and of Unreal Engine. I've also been doing a little bit of Python, so I might go back to Python soon as well. But yeah, come join, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.